Hello, welcome back to Life Millwife. Look it, I got a tutorial set up. This is what we're going to make. This is called a bench fold card. And this part here, you can fold up and this fold flat and it goes into a 5x7 envelope, which we will be making the envelope as well. So let's get started. Tell you what you need. We have, let's get the scoreboard. Okay, I got all my pieces right here. Oh my goodness. So the first piece you need is a piece of 10 by 5. And we are going to score this, as soon as I find my tool here. We're going to score this at 1.5, 3, 7, and 8.5. This is going to be a mountain fold and a valley fold and a mountain fold and a valley fold. And then you're going to want to burnish these really well. All your creases. And there's the frame of your card. The next piece you need is, let's see what this one is. This is the 7 by 3.5. And on the 7, no, sorry, on the 3, you're going to mark at 1.5. Turn it up so that the smaller part here, this is the larger, smaller part here is facing up, and you are going to score at 1.5, just down to that score line, and again at 5.5, just down to that score line. I'll tell you what we're going to do with that in a minute. The next piece is 5 by 2. Along the 5, you're going to score at 1/2 inch and 4.5. Make sure you burnish those really well. And that is all the scoring for a minute. We have a little bit more to do in a minute. Burnish those. And my scissors are in here. These corner squares you're going to cut out. And cut out the score line as well. So you can't see the score line at all on both of those. And then you can, look at a little crooked there. Get that a little less crooked. Burnish that score line as well. So you've got, your piece will look like this. Oh my gosh, I need a new blade for my cutter so bad. And I forgot to pick one up, but I will get my lovely husband over there to go get me one eventually. Okay, let's bring the scoreboard back for just a second. This piece here is the bench part right there. So on here, I'm just going to make odd score marks to make it look like planks of wood. What did I do with my score? No rhyme, no reason, just wherever you want to score it. However you want your planks, if you want them all different, if you want them, you know, 1/4 inch apart, whatever, however you want. And I didn't quite go down to the score line. Let's get that better. And you're just gonna make all those marks right down to the score line. There we go. Oh, no, still missing a couple. So I've got a glare from the light above me. There we go. So we got them all down to the score line. All right. Now we're going to do some embossing so I can get these big tools out of the way. We're going to emboss these pieces of wood to make it look like wood grain. Oh, got it backwards here. Embossing tool, a folder that I'm using is a Sizzix, and it just looks like wood grain. So, I'll put a couple at a time in here just to speed up the process. My plates are well used as well. Sandwich that between there. Let's run this through. And there you have your wood grain paper. Just quickly do the rest of these. We want this one is the front piece, so we want to put it like this so all your wood grain goes the same way. And one more. You'll notice my boys are over on the couch. I don't know if you can see it, but they're over there on the couch. They know their place when I'm crafting. Kevin's got his earbuds in, he can't hear me. Brody's just laying under there saying, I'm staying on the mama's way. Okay. Let's start by getting these wood grain papers looking a little more like wood. We are going to do some shading. These are my shading brushes. Yes, they're makeup brushes. They are amazing. I heard of them from channel called Mixed Up Crafts. Sam over at Mixed Up Crafts, she does amazing work, and that's where I get all my ideas from. All right, I'm just going to take some brown ink, and we're going to ink up all of this. I'm going to do this one page and then, or this one piece, and then I will bring you back when I get them all done. This mat that I'm working on was my mom's when she used to do quilting, and when she passed away I got a few of her crafting items. Let me have a look. Getting there. I'm gonna get another brown ink pad just because it's a bit of a different shade. I love these little tiny ink pads. I have lots of them. All right. Now I'm going to grab the black ink and a bit of a smaller brush and just do a little, dab it on, wipe a lot of it off, just to give it a little more depth. Not too bad. All right. I'll bring you back when I get the rest of these inked. You don't need to watch me ink every single one of them. All right, let's get this card put together. So the first step is to put the centerpiece down. I have amazing glue, but it's like molasses. But it makes the card nice and sturdy, so that's what I care. Let's get this piece down here. There Okay, we need these two side pieces here down. There we go. Now, let's get the piece that braces the bench. Make sure it goes right in, flush with the bottom, and right into that first score mark. Hold it for a second or two to make sure it gets nice and glued in there. Fold that back. Let's do the same on this side. Over. Give it a second or two to adhere. Let's fold it back this way. There we go. I get all inked up when I'm inking. But if you don't get messy, or you don't make a mess, you're not having fun. That's what I always told the kids when they were little. And I tell my grandkids that too. All right. Double check this way. And there you go. Now we're going to, and I inked up this part of the wood the same as I did the other. This is the next part that goes down, because you want your bench in there, and then you want your pieces to cover that. So we're going to get some glue right here. Make that nice and flush over here. This part glued. There we go. Now we can get some layers on there. One there. Set it down a little too far. There we go. I get most of my paper at Michael's. I did get this paper that I'm working with here though. I got it on Amazon. It's a little thinner than regular cardstock. Not too bad, but a little bit. So it's not ideal for everything, but these mats and layers, it's okay. And if you're making so many layers like I am, it's okay. Okay, put this piece on here. We're almost ready to decorate. There we go. Okay, let's push that up, lay this flat, and get everything glue. I like to fold it both ways. There you have your bench card. You could make this a tool bench, you could make it maybe a study desk, you could make it a craft table. I've also made it a garden shed. So this one, it has been a request for a Father's Day card. So let's make another tool bench. Okay, so I'm going to use, I figure out which size. Nope, that one's too big. What did I use? This one. I'm going to use this square die. What size is this? This one, oh, that's in centimeters. 2 by 2 to make these doors. So I'm going to, and what I'm using for that is I had these tags here, and I don't think I can quite use that size because I'm out. So you know what? We're gonna freehand some squares instead. We're gonna do it this way. I didn't realize I didn't have a big enough piece. All right, let's have a look here. I think these ones will work. Sure they will. This one will work. Oh, I need scissors. Let's just have a look here. I'm just freehanding it here. I'm just using this to make a nice straight edge and the same size. There we go. We've got doors. It works. Use your scraps and stuff. You don't need to always get the exact thing, you know, use your scraps up. Check this. Yeah, I think I'm going to put some glue on this just because that is an embossed paper, so it needs a little bit more stickiness. Brody decided he didn't want to spend the afternoon on the couch with Daddy. He wanted to spend the afternoon outside watching the guys next door build a shed. little straighter here. Lay this flat so we can make sure they're sticking real good. You can use metallic paper. I had these metallic tags. I'm using them up. All right, let's find my brads that I got for handles. They are in here somewhere. Where's there? We're gonna put some handles on these doors. Gotta poke a little hole, actually 2 holes. Let's see where we need to poke these holes. Guys, I just craft for fun. I'm not a professional. I just enjoy doing it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Let's poke. Don't poke me. Poke a hole there. If you're just using 1 layer of paper, the brads will go right through, but this isn't 1 layer, so. There we go. There we go. There's 1 door. Let's get the other one on. There's the doors. Out of the way. Okay, next we will get, where did my piece of paper go? Right there. This paper is going to go right here. I did not have, I'm going to trim that down just a tad actually. I didn't have polka dotted paper that would look like corkboard, so we're going to make it. I just took a sliver off that just to, yep, that works better. So let's get our marker. Oh my goodness, what did I do with my marker? What did I do with my marker? I don't know what I did with my marker. I thought I had it here. All right, I'll get another one. I took my markers upstairs, but I thought I had left that one down here. I'm going to make little dots all over this paper. And I'm just using my ruler just so I can have somewhat of a straight line. Isn't it fun just watching somebody make a bunch of dots on paper?
Don't think I could make a straight line if my life depended on it, and I'm using a ruler. That's okay. When I go crafting next, I'm going to be looking for some paper that has corkboard look or paper or polka dots or something. I would think that I would have that in my stash, considering I have so much. Don't be surprised if you eventually hear Kevin snoring over there. When I'm done here, I have to go and thin out my carrots and my radishes so I can get some decent sized ones. We had a nice amount of rain and lots of sunshine, so the vegetables should do very nice. Somebody's getting off the couch. If you saw the video yesterday, you saw that I went to my first grocery store since March. And oh boy, it felt so good to get out. We're so lucky here in Manitoba. Most of our family live in Ontario, and it's much worse in Ontario.
All right. There's my homemade corkboard. Get that glued down in here. There we go. Glue out of there. And get some measuring tape sticker. It's washi tape. And I'm going to put a strip of glue because of the paper being embossed. Have it help stick a little bit better. Sorry if my head's in the way, I just gotta see if I got this on straight. All right. Kevin's trying to steal a donut and be quiet so that it's not heard on camera.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No, not at all. All right, there we go. Now let's get some tools on there. Tool stickers right here. So we've got, of course, gotta have a toolbox, which Again, I'm going to add a little glue. You know, this is being gifted, so I just want to make sure everything's in good shape here. Okay, there's the toolbox. And let's do some wrenches hanging from this corkboard. Here's one. And all right, my battery ran out on the camera and I had to get Kevin to plug it in for me. So I put some tools here hanging on the corkboard, and I'll be adding a little bit of stuff to it in a minute. Now let's do a saw. A hammer over on the side. Oh, gotta hang it this way. And let's see here. Just do that. And do some more of these wire cutters, they probably look like. And a couple screwdrivers. Here. And let's put this hammer on the bench. Right like that. And how about with a bunch of nails? Kevin? Brody's knocking. Brody's knocking, trying to get in.
Just went and checked on him usually. See that rock with the steps.
Probably needs a drink. It's hot outside. He likes to go over by the vent with the air conditioner on. I have one more screwdriver. Let's just make it fit. Why keep one tool on a whole package of stickers? There we go. There is our workbench. One more thing we're going to add on the back here, I'm going to do Happy Father's Day. Get that and that. Oh no, I got one more thing I want to show you this too. After we do this, just give me a second. All right, so on this piece of cardstock, we're gonna stamp Happy Father's Day. Now Kevin's trying to be quiet opening a can of pop. Or a bottle of pop. I'm just giving all the secrets away here. There we go, there's Happy. Here's Happy Father's Day. Do that. Oh, gotta trim these edges. My goodness, I will be getting a new blade right shortly. Kevin said, I just bought you one. I don't think he realizes how much I've been doing. You could use white cardstock, but this is light enough that you can see it and you can still write on it, so I figured keep it all the same colors. There we go. All right, one more thing on here. I don't have silver, but I have this pale gold Nuvo drops. So I'm gonna make it look like I've nailed these tools onto here. Put a drop there, and a drop there, one there, one here, here. Here, here, do one there, and let's do them on the cork board too, so it looks like we've nailed that. And on the measuring tape. There we go. That is the tool bench card. Now, let's make an envelope. We need, oh my goodness, let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff, right? Let's bench, or bucket, put that in the bucket, put that in the bucket. Put that on Kevin's desk or he'll kill me. This is all garbage. I will finish cleaning this up off camera so I'm not wasting all your time. Okay, so the envelope punch board, and we need 5 by 7. I'm gonna do 5 by 7.5 just to give it a little extra. So we need 10 by 10 paper. Just for the bulk of the card, that's why I'm just giving it a bit extra. Oh, there is a 5.5 by 7.5. Let's do that. 10.5 by 10.5. Let's do that. Just because of the bulk of the card. So you need a piece of paper, 10.5 by 10.5. And we punch it at 4.5.
So we'll put this in here, line it up to 4.5, punch,
and score. Let it go around to this side.
4.5,
Punch. Score. That doesn't quite. Let's see. Let's see what I've done here. I feel like I've messed this up. We'll just see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? I'm new at making cards or envelopes. I mean. I don't. You know what? I messed the envelope up. We'll make it another day after I figure out how to do it. There we go. All right. I hope everybody has a great day, and bloopers and all. I will make an envelope. I just messed up. We'll talk to everybody later. All right. I got my envelope made. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. There, you got a blooper too. So I'm just going to glue this together and we're done. So then I have this mess to clean up. See that? All right. Told you, not a professional. Just enjoy doing it. Talk to you later. Hope everybody has a great day.